Hello, this is Steve McMaster with CQ Game Birds. Sorry it's been a while. We got tied up in hunting season and getting everything ready to go for the next season, and we've been unfortunately not able to post any cooking videos for a while. But we have goose today, Canadian goose. A friend of mine, Tracy J. Hay, was nice enough to harvest this goose and give it to us for our cooking show today. What we're going to do is we're going to cook bacon wrapped goose steak. All it is goose breast right here. I don't know if you can see it. We had to scoot the camera back just a little bit so you guys could see this better. But this is goose breast. What we're going to do is we're going to slice this goose breast into 3 sections. Just like yay. Now, this goose, we marinated this goose in 3 parts soy sauce, 1 part Worcestershire sauce, and about 1 part balsamic vinegar, a tablespoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of pepper, and then with all that, the exact same amount of water as you do liquid after you mix it all up. So 50-50 water with your mixture. So let that sit overnight. And then here's bacon that we cured ourselves. And you're going to notice this bacon's really fatty. There's some of the bacon that we cure, and we cure it with a lot of fat in it just for recipes like this. So where when we cook the goose, there's a lot, because goose doesn't have any fat in it. We use the fat from the bacon to keep everything nice and moist. So we keep these little fattier pieces of bacon for that purpose. Yeah, if you're thinking this is one of those dishes that is super heart healthy, you're probably thinking wrong. Because we cut our bacon really thick when we cure it ourselves, because number 1, it tastes better, and number 2, we like thick bacon. I don't know how many people don't like bacon. I'm sure there's some out there, but not very many people I know. So we're going to wrap these in bacon. So I've got them all 3 wrapped up in bacon, as you can tell. Kind of looks like a petite filet. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our pan pretty warm. We're going to put olive oil in it, extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit. We're going to get that pan good and hot. Now, while that pan's getting good and hot, I'm going to tell you a little story. This one's not funny. This is kind of a hunting idea. I've got a friend of mine, Steve Westfall, runs Irish Creek Outfitters. And we were talking about goose hunting and duck hunting. And he said, you know, all these young kids like to shoot with these 3.5 high-powered goose loads and duck loads. And they start shooting away about 60 yards when the bird's out there 60, 70 yards away while they're coming in. He says if you just wait until they let their feet hit the water, and then you shoot the ones right behind the ones with their feet hitting the water, then you got a second chance at the ones as they come off the water. So keep that in mind when you're out there goose hunting and duck hunting this next season. So what we're going to do here, that's good and hot. Maybe a little warmer than I actually want it. We're going to go ahead and set these right down in there. touch more oil in it. Well, we paused the video just for a minute so you guys didn't have to sit there and wait through me cooking them. So it took about 5 to 10 minutes. It all depends on how well you like them. If you like them a little more done, like I cooked these, you're going to want to go closer to 10 minutes than 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull these out and I'll show them to you. They're nice and seared on both sides. These are pretty thick. And the bacon, like thick bacon likes to do, did not want to stay wrapped, but I still like thick bacon better. So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to pull one of these off. Pull the bacon off of it here. Now, I'm going to come over here and get a fork. Forgot my fork. Let's go ahead and slice this fella. See, still nice and red on the inside. Take a little piece of bacon, a little piece of goose, if I can get her stabbed. Just doesn't want to cooperate. It's actually very, very good. I was a little concerned because Goose is known to be fairly gamey. And that bite I had really had no gaminess in it at all. Extremely good. So if you're interested in the recipe, go ahead and message us on YouTube, message us on Facebook, on our Facebook page, CQ Game Birds, YouTube channel, CQ Game Birds on YouTube. And I'll share this recipe with you. It's very good. And like I said, I was amazed. I thought it was going to be fairly gamey, and it was not. Like always, if you guys ever want to come down Central Kansas for some upland game bird hunting, give us a call at CQ Game Birds. Check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it. A couple of special thanks to Tracy J. Hay for supplying the goose for us, and for Steve Westfall at Irish Creek Outfitters for giving us the story of the day about being patient when you're shooting goose. Thank you very much.